It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Would you be my neighbor? Hey y'all. I decided to come out here and sit right on in the sun, let it kiss me in my face and all that greatness. It's a beautiful day. I took a walk earlier and I really enjoyed it. And I was thinking about earlier, what kind of person am I? I'm an all over kind of being, but when I was thinking about pessimistic and a pessimist, an optimist, and a realist, I immediately like at pessimist. I'm not that way. I'm an optimistic realist. I'm very hopeful about the experience. I would like things to go as a person's heart desires, as my heart desires sometimes, but I know in truth the experience gonna go how it's gonna go. So I'm real about that part. It's like, man, I hope this work out for me. I'm not coming into a situation with no doubt or no nothing. I'm real about it. If it's for me, it's for me. So I'm an optimistic realist. What are you? I think that keeps. Not. I know that keeps me balanced. And my life experiences has more than overqualified me to be in that position to label myself as such. I'll probably label myself as such. Oh, idea. Bing. Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna do it. Thank you. um, yeah. So just sitting out here, been kind of quiet and doing a lot of thinking since the retreat, processing things and understanding where I'm being headed now. I was starting to. I realized that I was mourning situationships and friendships and sisterhoods that I've acquired over the last couple of years, over the last 3 years. And no, over the last 6 years in total, 6, 7 years in total now. I was mourning those friendships because some of them have dissipated and are dissipating and have to be dissipated. And I was just having a damn fit in the end on the outside, like I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that shit. And the communication on all ends have really slowed down. And I was like, when I really realized it, I was like, ugh, you just make me sick. You really make me sick taking stuff away from me that I enjoy. But it was like, let me tell you something, big head bitch. Let me tell you something. You gave yourself 3 years. You said 3 years. You was wanted to play for 3 years. You were allowed to play for 3 years, and 3 years was up in February. So I really realized that I was mourning the free life that I was living for over the last 3 years. I've invested in myself. I've learned things. I went through more life experiences, and it was time to come back in to study. To just my cup is empty. They babbing my motherfucking cup. It's like, pour this shit out. Make sure ain't nothing else in here. So it's like my cup is empty, and it's time for me to go back in and get what it is that I need for my next level. This was like a leveling up, and I didn't realize also that I was in another phase of a dark night of a soul because I'm leveling up. So I had to laugh at myself. I've been in this house cracking the hell up. I mean, they told me up. I told myself up with like, oh, you gonna sit up here and trip? You gonna sit up here and trip, right? Yeah, I know you ready to come home, but hey, if you take yourself out after you were told not to, and it ain't that time yet, you gonna become a motherfucking miracle. We gonna make you into a miracle. Yeah, they gonna be talking about you for a long time. So yeah, man, it was like I had to bust out laughing when they let me have that little piece. I'm like, you know what, but so what? And I'm learning that I have to. While I love being truthful, I love telling my truth. I love sharing my experience because, man, we operate off of one mind. We are individuals, but them thoughts be going and things be getting passed around, and we all experience the same thing, just the character change. So I love to share my experience with people and be honest, but I was just told, you kind of got to put a muzzle. You got to stop talking so motherfucking much. and become the observer. Become the damn observer. And I was like that as a teen, in the mix. I was always the quiet when I was called schoolgirl. So I have to be quiet. But yeah, I was mourning those situationships, friendships, and sisterhoods, just those beings in general, their presence. And it was like, no, everyone has done what they were supposed to do. And it's not broken, but it's for right now, everyone is putting each other up on the shelf. And that's how I look at life in some cases, when I know that neither party has done anything to make their company with each other dissipate on purpose. But it was like, oh, I don't want to get serious. I want still want to play. It's like, ain't nobody gonna even come over your house no more. Ain't nobody gonna call you. No, they just gonna stop inviting you. Ain't nobody fucking with you. so, so yeah, that's what I've been really putting that together, and I started putting that together at the retreat. But since I've been home, I just been really thinking about it. And I got a beautiful blessing today on my yoni steam stools that this young man is gonna do for me. So it's like business now, and I understand. I understood, but if I've accepted now, I ain't had no goddamn choice. I had to accept it, just boom, because I don't like being in the phases of the dark night.